So let's just get right into it. And we're starting with a guy who put up insane numbers last season, Liverpool's Mo Salah. And the question for all of you is, what are you picking over under 46.5 goals and assists, all comps? Last season, Mo Salah had over 20 assists. No Liverpool player hit double digits in assists last season. I mean, 57 combined. That's absolutely insane. What do we think?
Well, just once, right? Last year, incredible. He blew the number out of the water that we're talking about, 23 and 22, right? He was right at that number. I look at Wirtz coming in, Ekitike coming in. They've got other goal scorers in Gakpo and Szoboszlai. And then now, potentially, with Diaz going out, Isak coming in. So I just don't know there's enough goals to go around.
More mouths to feed.
Goal contributions to go around to get to that number. But I don't know.
That would be about 10 less than last season.
Yeah, but again, he's only in his career, right, at Liverpool, only done that number once. He blew it out of the water last year. Now we're asking him to have another career year. Again, I'm going to go under in this one just because of the things I talked about, but who can doubt Mo Salah?
Okay, so
I'm going over.
Under. Oh, okay.
Man, it's like fine wine. You want to topple what you did last year. It seems like he gets younger every single season, takes good care of himself. I think extra motivated to lead this team, especially with, Tony, all the assets that you brought up. I think that that's only going to fuel the fire more. And I do think there's enough goals to go around. I think they're going to be formidable this season.
And this is all comps too, by the way. Chuck, what do you think?
I'm going to go under, and it's because all of the Premier League teams have strengthened. I think he got his new contract, so that motivation maybe isn't the same.
A little full belly syndrome a little bit for Mo Salah.
And to Tony's point, there are new players. The team might look a little bit different. So I'm going to go with under. He's still going to be sensational, but I think under.
Sensational.
Well, and with the addition of like an Ekitike and an Isak, it could boost that assist number.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm kind of with you on this one, D. Should we see?
He's not getting paid for assists. He's getting paid for goals.
No, of course, but this factors in all of his numbers. Okay, let's see what our guy Buckets thinks. Okay, so Buckets, we've got 2 taking the under, 1 taking the over. What say you?
I am a greedy American. I will look for a reason to play the over every single chance I can possibly get. But I'm so sorry. With that being said, there's just too much talent coming in. Ekitike is going to be incredible. You've got Wirtz, who as a Bundesliga fan is going to do amazing things. I agree with you, Aly. He's going to get a lot more assist maybe, but there's too much attacking talent. And the recency bias, it just makes it tough. I don't think he has back-to-back seasons like he did last year.
All right, good stuff. Moving it along to Arsenal and a player that everybody that is a Gunners fan is hoping will hit the over on this number. 29.5 goals for Viktor Gyökeres, all comps. What do we think? Does he hit that? Does he go over or under that for goals, all comps? No assists factored into this. Chuck, I'm going to start with you on this one.
I'm going to take the over.
Optimistic.
I'm going to take the over because this is the one position Arsenal have needed, just a true goal scorer. He's not going to be short of service. That's one thing. Arsenal are going to be stacked in the wide areas and in midfield. He's going to have plenty of opportunities. They're going to create. All he has to do is finish. So I think for me, he's going to come in and just be blazing, building off of what he's already done with Sporting. I know it's a different league, but the opportunity is going to be there, and he's clinical.
All right, well, in last season, it is important to note, Kai Havertz, he led the way, all comps with 15 goals, followed by Bukayo Saka with 12, but both those players missed decent chunks of time. So really, if Gyökeres is able to stay healthy, 29.5 doesn't really feel that crazy, Tony, does it? All comps?
Now, you're essentially right, 30 goals, right, in the season. That's where you're at. He had 54 in 52 games last year, 43 and 50 the year before. Oof. Those are massive numbers. We take a little bit away, maybe because it is the Premier League, right?
How many goals did he score against Manchester City last year in one Champions League game? I'm just saying.
That's the 4-1, right? Yeah. The 4-1 game.
But also think about, he's playing Champions League. He's playing FA Cup. He's playing, they're not going to be short of games.
I'm taking into consideration just a couple years ago, he was in the championship, right? And it wasn't great in the championship. So I'm right on the line here. I'm going to go under. I'm thinking he's a 25-goal guy, though.
That's it?
Yeah.
I'm going
That's
over.
it? 25 goals?
That's it?
No.
The numbers he put up last season?
I'm so disappointed, Tony.
Come on. I mean, I could have guessed what Chuck was
I'm
gonna
tempering
say. I
your
knew it.
expectations,
Chuck
Chuck,
was-
because I
Chuck
know
was
the
bought in.
letdown during the season.
Charlie's drinking the Kool-Aid. He's drinking the red Kool-Aid.
No, I absolutely think over. I think watching the variety in ways in which this guy can score goals, his physicality, which is something I think Arsenal have missed immensely in that striker position. And this guy's hungry. You get to come in, you get to play in Champions League. You're under Mikel Arteta. There's so many factors that go into this that I think he's just going to come and ball out and take this and run with it.
You brought up the championship? That's ages ago. He went to Sporting.
Favorite league?
We knew that was going
And
to
on
trigger.
top of that, he's surrounded by brilliance. You're going to see a lot of this next year. Come on. Hey,
30
let's
goals,
go.
all right.
Come on, Buckets. I know you're with me. Let's go.
I'm with Chuck on this one,
right.
baby. How can you not look at this man and this celebration and not take the over? When Erling Haaland came to the Premier League on the first season, everyone said there's going to be the Premier League tax. He's going to do fine, but he won't perform. He scored 52. Gyökeres needs to do almost half of that, which I think he clears easily. If we're doing all competitions, he's going over 29.5. He's going over 32.5. I got him getting 35 goals across all competitions in his first 7. This is my boy right here. I love it.
Buckets. You're speaking my language. Let's go.
We're going to see a lot of that.
Chuck's happy in July.
Yeah, he's happy
He's
now.
happy in July.
I do wonder what the line would be for just Premier League goals, but maybe that's a topic for another day. Let's move it along to another player. This time we are heading to Chelsea. Cole Palmer, 19.5 assists.
My guy.
Okay, Darian?
I'm actually going to go, I mean, I can't just say even, right? That's not an
Well,
option.
19.5, it's going to be tough, even.
Come on.
I'll go over.
Over-under is the game.
I'll go over. I think that he's brought in, Chelsea have brought in immense talent. And watching the Club World Cup, watching how they've gelled, how good they are in the attack. I like the role that Cole Palmer plays with everybody else around him and the talent that they've brought in. So I'll go over. I'm hopeful. I think he's in a zone right now where he's putting numbers up, so why not?
It's something that only a handful of players across Europe did last
So we're
season,
just
though,
doing
Chuck.
assists
Just
right
assists?
now, right?
Just assists.
He had only 8
All
assists
comp.
last year.
Yeah,
but
in
look
the
at who
Prem.
they brought in.
he's got a better
It's
strike
15
partner up top.
overall, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go under. I'm going to take the under. I think Cole Palmer is one of those players who's very gifted, obviously, at creating opportunities, but I liken him to more of being a goal scorer than a facilitator, because he will get his goals.
But Chuck, you've been bringing up the Club World Cup all week long, so you didn't take anything from that final.
final?
Pedro,
Oh, because he got that one
the
assist to
final?
João Pedro? He also scored a brace.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, so Chuck's taking the under.
Yeah, I think,
I think I'm
the
going
amount
under.
of goal. I think the amount of goals will hurt because he's not always a pass first type player.
Okay, so Chuck's taking the under. Tone, you're taking the under too?
yeah.
Okay.
Boo.
Buckets, what do we think?
I'm gonna side with Darian here. I got your back,
Yes.
Darian. I'm going with the over. I'm looking at that superstar combo of Cole Palmer and João Pedro, and I'm looking at a greedy Chelsea side that's going to want to go as deep as they can in as many competitions as they possibly can. I think he's going to have an incredible year, but if you would have asked me before the FIFA Club World Cup final, I probably would have taken the under here. So the recency bias get me a little bit. He just looked so good against PSG. It's hard
Right.
not
He
to
really
say that's
did.
going to bleed over a bit.
Also, Chelsea are linked to Xavi Simons, so that would be another person that could be the
Delap.
beneficiary. Delap. I don't know. I think I'm with Darian and Buckets here. I think I'm taking the over as well. Well, this is a fun one. I saw this on the rundown. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait for this combo. Manchester United finishing in the Premier League in 6.5 place. I don't know if I said that really correctly. So basically,
How does that happen?
6 or higher.
over under 6.5. They're a league, like they're either gonna finish in a Europa League or Champions League spot. Is essentially how we're doing that one.
Go ahead, Tones.
Oh boy,
We're gonna
this
put
is.
wants
this
to
all
take
over
this?
social. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
here we go. So 15th last season, 8th the
Did they finish
season
6 or
before.
better?
We know we get it.
That's why we have our betting expert with us.
Where do I think they will finish, or where do I want them to finish because of all my unbearable Manchester United friends that I have in my. I'm going 7th place.
Oh, just missed it.
Yeah,
Don't try and sugarcoat it. Just say they're not doing it. I'm going to take the under. They're not going to
Yeah.
finish in the top 6. So I am going to take the under.
I'm also going to take the under. I don't know if this is enough time for Amrim to make that big of a leap. Do I think it's going to be better than last season? Absolutely.
Can't get no worse.
Right, it actually can.
No, not for Manchester United.
Because where did they
not
finish
spending
last
that
season?
money.
Weren't they 16th, 17th place? So they'd have to do 10 spots better, essentially.
We're concerned about relegation.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost 10 spots better. Not great. Buckets, what do you say?
When I read this, I thought it was over under at 9.5, so 10th on the table, and I was still going to take the under. I
Wow.
have no faith in this squad. If they finish top 10, call it a good season and move on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I think the under for sure. Okay, last but not least, 1.5 trophies won for Manchester City next season, a team that came up with nothing this last year. Does Pep Guardiola get this team on the right track? Are they coming away with any hardware? Yeah, also important note, in 4 of 9 seasons, he's come away with 2 or more trophies.
Yeah, this was the toughest one for me to go through, right? I always think of Man City, an EFL or an FA Cup, like, is one of the things that they're going to win, and then it's a matter of do they win, in this case, Premier League or Champions League. I still think we have so far in all of our Premier League previews have done them a little bit dirty. I think they're a little bit better and probably have an axe to grind this season.
But think about
But 2
all the other
trophies?
clubs, right?
I agree. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? The strengthening of all the other clubs. But I still think this roster is uber talented. They will make their way in this. I'm going to say Pep Guardiola is going to get it done based on last year. They're going to win 2 trophies this year.
Okay, Tone's taking the over. Chuck?
Under. I think they win 1 trophy. And it's not the Premier League or the Champions League. I think it could be the
One of the
EFL Cup,
cups.
yeah, or the FA Cup. But I think with all the other clubs strengthening, we're talking about Liverpool, Arsenal, even Newcastle and Chelsea in the equation. I just think there's too many competitive teams to say they're going to win more than 2 trophies.
D?
I'm going over. I'm agree with Tones. I think looking at how they went through this last year, they're going to be able to build on this with Pep. Foden came back in form during Club World Cup. Marmouche and Holland, we're seeing them combine more. I'm hopeful. I'm being very optimistic this segment.
I know. Darian's got the green sweater on and she's hitting that green arrow on every single one of these. I love it. Okay, Buckets, what do you say? Are you going to be our tie? Are you going to level this thing out, agree with Charlie, or are you with Darian and Tony?
I'm super glad I get to go last because I get to just copy what Chuck said and say, I agree with Chuck. I think that's a good take. And I'm taking the under here. I got them winning 1 trophy, and it's not going to be one they want to win. I don't think they're going to make it far in Champions League. I've got Liverpool winning the Prem this season, so they're going to have to kind of scrap for these FA Cup type of trophies. I think they get 1, but I'm going under.
Yep, I'm going to have to agree with Charlie and Buckets on this one. I think there's too many teams that are way better positioned to win some hardware this season. Okay, Charlie, you can put
Charlie
your
Buckets, you know what I mean?
Charlie Buckets.
Let's go.
You wish.